Hi guys, it's 10 o'clock. Welcome to Vic and Vern's Rugby. And I thought I was going to have a little bit of fun this evening off those great team announcements this afternoon. All Blacks announced their team. Dave Rennie did a good job. Rassie did his job. We did both shows. The South Africans, only South Africans can play rugby. The New Zealanders, only New Zealand can play rugby. So I thought, what the hell? Might as well upset everybody on a Thursday night. I'm going to make a combined box, All Blacks combined team. There's some rules to this stuff. So if you're in there and you want to compete, let me know. There's some rules to this stuff. The split on the bench is 5-3. That's the bench split. We're going with 20. We're naming the whole 23. So the split on the bench is 5-3. You have to have, out of the 23, at least 7 has to be from a different country. So you can have 15 Springboks, 7 All Blacks. You can have 15 All Blacks, 7 Springboks, the other way around, whichever way you want it. But when you build this team with me together, we've got to be a little bit objective. We can't have 23 South Africans, and we cannot have 23 New Zealanders. So let's see how we get into this. I hope there's some people in it. It should be entertaining. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have a lot of fun on my own. Look, the best way to start this whole thing off is to show you what the teams were chosen. That was the All Black team for today. That was the Springbok team for today. There you go. I'll run through it quickly. The All Blacks, Coach Rennie, he came up with his 15. It's Ethan de Groot, Cody Taylor, Tyrone Lomax, Josh Lord, Fabian Holland, Tupavai, Luke Jacobson, Artie Surveyor, the captain, Cam Roygod, Ruben Love, Josh Morby, Geordie Barrett, Quinn Tapea, Will Jordan and Damian McKenzie. On the bench for the All Blacks, Asafu Amu, George Brower, Fletcher Newell, Anton Sega, Peter Lacka, Carl Preston, I'll get into the chat in a second, Antoine Leonard Brown and Leroy Carter. So you can only choose for this 23 we're going to build together. You can only choose from those 23 All Blacks or from these 23 Springboks. Oxenchain, Malcolm Marks, Will Colo, I don't even have to look at it anymore. Eben Etzeben, Ron Norkia, Paul de Villiers, Peter Steftatoy, Jasper Visser, Grant Williams, Sasha Feinberg, Monga Zulu, Kurtley Arneson, Damien Delenda, Jesse Creel, Chesney Colby, Damian Willems. So on the bench we have Jan-Hendrik Wessels, Gerard Steenkamp, Zachary Porfen, Kobus Visser, Andre Estes and Markov and Staden, Kobus Reinach, and last but not least we have Mani Lebok. Listen here, stop, time out there. Rugby's not that important, guys. Rugby's not that fucking important. Everybody pray for Mo's mother. She's in the hospital. She is not doing well. So we're all holding our thumbs. And we're holding our thumbs for everybody out there that's not doing well. And for every family member of yours out there that is not doing well. We are praying for all of you guys, man. We are praying for all you guys. So I want to hear from Yanlu. I want to hear from Mo. I want to hear from Vern. I want to hear from you guys today. So that's the players you can choose from. Now I'm going to make it a little bit easier for you guys, okay? Here we go. So on every position, I have pre-nominated 4 players that you can choose from, okay? Hi, Ronnie. Hi, Ronnie. So we are going to start. Well, normally you start at the beginning, so that's a good place to start. I'm gonna go all the way down. We're gonna start. Oh, jeez, this is gonna either get me to a shitload of trouble or people are gonna enjoy this one a lot. All right, boys and girls, here we go. So we're looking for our starting loose head prop and for the guy that's going on the bench, because the rules for the bench is this is how the bench split is 5-3. There's a hooker. You got to have a loose head and a tight head prop. You got to have one lock, one flank, a scrum half, a fly half, and then a wing, center, or fullback. Those are the rules. The only rules that are out there. And hey, I'm like Kofi Annan those days from Uno. I kind of got veto rights, you know. So here we go. So for our, and I'll write it down and we'll go through it at the end. For our loose head prop, you have the choice of, from the New Zealanders, Ethan de Groot, George Bauer, Oxenchain, or Gerard Steenkamp. Those are the choices that you have. Yeah, we're not getting to the bench yet. We're not getting to the bench yet. So, loose head props. Who do you guys would like to start? I'm. This is my choice for the starting loose head prop, Ethan de Groot. I think he should be starting. A lot of you are going with Ox, but it is. Listen, you guys, I'm going to listen to you, but at the end of the day, it's mine. So I'm going to have that veto right at the end. And don't forget, you've got to have, at least for you South Africans, you've got to have 7 New Zealanders in the squad. And for you New Zealanders, you've got to have... So you're all going with Ox, no Ethan de Groot. Okay, all right. Okay, so we got it down. It's going to be Ox and Che. So Ox is starting, Ox and Che. I'm telling you now. At the end, I might have to veto some stuff. That comes at the end. So Ox and Che is starting. So who's on the bench as our loose head prop? I think it's got to be Ethan de Groot then. So Ethan de Groot is the replacement loose head prop on the bench. It's got to be. There's no other way. So we've got Ox starting in the number 1 position, and Ethan will be starting in the number 16 position. So we got, there we go. All right. Then we move to the number 2 position. I know, we'll do the other prop first. Let's do the tight head prop first. These are your guys you can choose from. You can choose from Tyrell Lomax, Fletcher Newell, Wilco Low, or Zachary Porthen. Those are the 4 you can choose from. Would Thomas du Toit be starting? I would have chosen Thomas du Toit, but I'm going with Tyrell Lomax. I think Tyrell Lomax starts. Of course, every South African says the South African. That's why I've got veto right. I think Lomax. There you go. Vern agrees with me. I'm going Tyrell Lomax. Tyrell Lomax, and I will go Wilco Low on the bench. I've got to change that around. I've got to do that afterwards. So there you go. So I think Tyrell Lomax starts. Wilco Low is the bench. So we got Tyrell Lomax in our squad. All right. So what I got to do now is just do it like that, so that I know that afterwards which one is which. There you go. So we're going Tyrell Lomax on the 3. Then I think on the hooker position, I think we can all agree. We are going to give you the choices. You can choose Cody Taylor, Asafa Amua, Malcolm Marx, or Jan-Hendrik Wessels. So there you go. Wilco on the bench. There you go. I like that. I like it. I think Malcolm has to start. There you go. I would go Marx as well. And on the bench, definitely on the bench, I'd go Cody Taylor. So we're doing well. We're moving nicely. We're doing well. So Malcolm Marx definitely get the nod there. I'm just trying to see what you guys will say. There you go. Then with the locks, it's a little bit more different because I want you to name me one that's going to play on the 4 position and one that's going to play on the 5 position. I'm going to give you 4 choices for the 4 position. Huh? So, is it Josh Lord? Is it Fabian Holland? Is it Ethan Etzebeth? Or is it Kobus Visser? That's what I'm asking you on the 4 position. Bench Taylor. Yeah, I got it, Vern. I got it. Marx or Samisoni. Okay. But he's not, no. There. Whoa, time out. Once again, I see Wolf Gamers in here. I got to tell you guys one more time the rules. You can only pick from these players that were nominated today. Samisoni is not in the squad for Saturday. We're only picking players that have come and are on the team sheet for Saturday, guys. So Samisoni is not there. All right. So Lord 5, 4, Visser 5. Okay. You going with Eben, Vern going with Quibus. Whoo, boys. Oh, you're making it difficult for me, and I don't want to be a party poop here. So, so everybody, Quibus, Eben. I got to go with Eben because I got a little bit more. I would have taken Eben. So Eben starting on our 4 position. Eben. Etzebeth. On the 5 position. Guys, on the 5 position, I'm going to give you a choice now. 1 second. The 5 position, a little bit difficult because we don't have as many locks in the lineups. So let me tell you what your choices are on the 5 position. Don't rate Eben at all the moment. Okay, me too. There you go. There you go. On the 5 position, you can either take Tupavai. He is playing 6 on the weekend, but he's normally a 5. You can take Fabian Holland, Tupavai, Ruan Nortje, and I've added Peter Steph du Toit because South Africa Springboks don't have it. I'm always trying to give you 4. Me personally, I would also go with Tupavai at 5. I'm going with Tupavai at 5. I would have gone totally different. I would have gone Tupavai at 4 and Ron Nortje. I would have had the 2 locks, Tupavai and Ron Nortje. Tell me which 2 locks you would put together. Me too. I go Tupavai, man. I think Tupavai is better than Ron Nortje. Okay, that's fine. We're going to go with Tupavai. Tupavai at the 5. All right. Now, guys, we've got to choose one lock. Who's the reserve lock? So we've got Eben at 4, Tupavai at 5. Who's our reserve lock? We can go Josh Lord, Fabian Holland, Kobus Visser, Ruan Nortje, Peter Steph. I would go Ruan Nortje as the. I would go Ruan Nortje as the backup. I like him a lot. So I'm vetoed that one. Eben, and can you imagine Eben Tupavai 4 and 5? Oh fucking hell! Oh my lord, that is a monster. That is a monster pairing. Then. Don't forget, guys, this is the tough one because in New Zealand, the blindside flanker is number 6, but in South Africa is number 7. Remember that when you're doing this one, okay? Holland and Ruan, okay? See, there you go. Everybody's got it. I'm going to put out my team afterwards. You guys. So, blindside flanker, you're number 6. Is it Tupavai? We can't put him in there anymore because he's on the 5 already. So, is it Ardie Savea, Peter Steph du Toit, or Marco van Staden? As your number 6, huh? This is your 6, which is the number 7 in South Africa. Here we go. Guys, I'm going to surprise you here. I'm going Ardie as well. I'm going Ardie at 6. Definitely. Ardie at 6. All right. Okay. So how are we going to put this one together, guys? Because I know we got to have Ardie and we got to have Peter Steph in the team. So Peter Steph as the Peter Steph at 7. Okay. So we'll put Peter Steph at 7, Ardie at 6. All right. Got that. Who are we going to have as the reserve? Oh, well, let's go. Who's going to play the number 8? Guys, who's playing the number 8? Because we've already done 6 and 7 now. At the number 8, we got Peter Lakai who can play 8. We got Ardie that can play 8. We got Jasper Visser that can play 8. And we got Marco van Staden. Who would put? Look, I think it's clear that it's Jasper Visser. For me, it's clear Jasper Visser. All right, so now we've got to choose one reserve lock for 6, 7, and 8. One that so we got Ardie's gone, Peter Steph is gone, Jasper Visser's gone. Who's our reserve lock? Our reserve flanker loose forward. We've got to choose one reserve flanker or loose forward. You got Paul de Villiers you can choose. You can Andre Estes and Anton Sega, Luke Jacobson. I'm going Luke Jacobson. You're going Lakai. For me, it's a toss-up between Lakai and Luke Jacobson. Wallace, he's not in the squad. Wallace is not in the squad. Once again, you can only pick who's playing on Saturday. Wallace Atiti is not in the squad on Saturday. Nah, not Paul de Villiers. He's not better than Luke Jacobson. Put the teams out there for you guys. That's what I'm here for. Look, those are the 2 teams. No Wallace Atiti, my friends. I'm also going, I think you've got to put Luke Jacobson in there. Me too, I'm going Luke Jacobson. So this team is hotting up now. But you know the fucking shit's going to hit the fan soon. Because, okay, so we'll go with Luke Jacobson. We'll put Luke Jacobson as the reserve. Okay, guys, let's go move on. Whoa. Here we go. Here it starts. Who we starting at number 9? Hi, Paddy. Who we starting at number 9? Okay. So are we starting Cam Roygaard? Or his backup, Kyle Preston? Or does Grant Williams get the nod? Or is it Kobus Reinach? For me, it's clear. It's clear as day. The man wears black and white. For me, it's Cam Roygaard. It has to be Cam Roygaard. Definitely got to be Roygaard. He's the best in the world at the moment, other than Dupont, but Dupont hasn't had a great season. So I think we can agree. Okay, so we got a Grant in there, but Man says Cam, Bull says Cam, I says Cam, Wolf Gamer says Cam. That's all right. We got Cam Roygaard in the team. All right. So it's looking good. It's looking good. I'm just want to do something. We're going to go through the whole team afterwards, what we've chosen. I think it's we've got another Grant in there. Okay. All right. So we know who our scrum half is. Well done. Or our halfback, as the boys in New Zealand would say. Then let's have a look. Who are we taking at number 10? And hey, who's the backup? Who's the backup to Roygaard? I think it's clear. It's got to be a Grant Williams. I just want to count something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's fine. We're in there. Grant is backup. Thank you guys. Thank you for helping me out. You're going Ruben and Marnie. Okay. Well, I'm going to show you. Is it Ruben Love? Is it Damian McKenzie? He can also play 15. Remember that for later on. Is it Sasha who can play 10 and 15? Or is it Marnie Lebok? I've got to go with Ruben Love because I'm looking for a kicker. Sasha starts, no backup 10. No. The rules are there's a backup 10 on the bench. Sasha as backup. Damien. All right, I got to make this decision. I'm going Ruben Love. Ruben Love will start, and Sasha FM is the backup. They can each play 45 minutes, then everybody's happy. Damien starts at 15. I don't know about that quite yet. I do not know about that at the moment. All right, then we move on, guys. We move on. We're looking for a left winger. Is it Josh Morby? Is it Leroy Carter? Is it Kurtley Arneson? Or I've thrown a curveball here. Is it Damon Willemse? Because South Africa doesn't have a winger on the bench. There you go. Me personally, I think it's clear who starts at 11. I don't have a glitch. It must be with yours, Paddy. For me, it's clear that this man starts, Kurtley Arneson. For me, that's clear. I can't see Morby or Leroy Carter. I gotta go. Kurtley Arneson. There you go. For me, that's clear. For me, that is clear. There you go. We'll talk about who's the backup at the end. There you go. Yeah, but if you get Carter as backup, guys, be careful because there's a lot of other players. We've only got that one spot on the bench for 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. That's all we've got. Carter bench. Be careful. Be careful. We'll get to it afterwards. So that is our left wing. Let's do our right wing quickly. I'm going to ask you, is the right wing number 14? Is it Will Jordan? Is it Leroy Carter? Is it Cheslin Colby? Or I've even added Willemse in there. For me, it's clear. The best number 14 in the world, Cheslin Colby. I don't think anybody can take Cheslin's spot. I don't. Carter can play 9, 11, 13, 14. So it does. There you go. So we'll talk about the bench player number 23 at the end, okay? You're going with Will Jordan. You see, I got Will Jordan at a different spot. I'm going to upset you there. I know you got your favorite boy there. There you go. Now it's Cheslin. Cheslin is our right winger. Jordan could be the backup. Chesy, there you go. All right, so we got it, boys. Now, let's have a look at our number 12. Our inside centre. Is it Geordie Barrett? Is it Anton Leonard Brown? Is it Damien Dialinde or is it Andre Esterhuizen? I have got to go with this one. At number 12, man that impacts the game the most. We're talking about number 12 now, huh? The position 12. I got to go Geordie as well. And listen, everybody knows Damien Delinde is my favorite player. But I would go Geordie. Geordie Barrett. I would go Geordie at 12. And at 13, I'd go Quintapea. I'm sorry, Springboks. Yeah, Vern goes Geordie. And for me, it's Geordie and Quintapea, 12 and 13. Cheslin, we got us 14 already. I gotta be honest. There you go. And then, this is the tough one for me. This is the tough one. Who are we putting at number 15? Is it Damian McKenzie? Is it Will Jordan? Is it Damian Willemse? Or is it Sasha Feinberg Mongazulu? So here we go. I'd say the best number 15 out there. The best number 15 for me is this man. I think you put Will Jordan at 15. Willemse. I'm going to just have a look at something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Willemse. Damien Willemse. Vern, what are you saying? We're waiting just for Vern. This is the tough one. And listen, there's so many good players. So McKenzie. Willemse, he is. Yeah. All right. Listen here. We'll go Damian Willemse. Okay, so we're still trying to build this perfect team, right? Okay, now I've got a next question for you guys. We chose Ruben Love as our number 10, right? And you guys all said Sasha to back him up. Would we not take Damian McKenzie to back him up? On the 10. McKenzie, and then on the bench for the fullback, because McKenzie's the better fullback and he's the better kicker. Wouldn't we take Damian McKenzie as the backup to Ruben Love? And we'll throw out Sasha. So, but no, we don't need to put him at 23. I think we've got to scrap Sasha and put in Damian McKenzie. That's just me. I would put McKenzie in there before I play Sasha. Because listen here, if there's a kick on the line in the last minute, I trust Damian McKenzie way more than I trust Sasha. So we're going to get to this team now. I still need a number 3. So for me, number 21 is Grant Williams. Number 22 is Damian McKenzie. I need a winger, fullback, center. So I need, Sasha's out there. He's gone. Who do we put at 23? We got a lot of players. You can't take Willems, but we got Will Jordan we can still take out there. We got Leroy Carter. I also believe Carter would be the best choice because he can really do everything. It's either Carter. For me, it's either Carter or Andre Esterhuizen. It's either Carter or Esterhuizen, depending on what strategy our team wants to be. But we did go 5-3. With Esterhuizen gives us a 6-2 and a 5-3. Vern says Will Jordan. Will Jordan can play 15, 14, 11. Ooh. Okay. Let me zen myself here. Let me have a look what I think here. Jordan. Time out. I got to go here quickly. I think we got to go Will Jordan. So guys, our team is built. I'm gonna show you the ultimate box All Black team. I'm just gonna get it up together again. Guys, tell me your tips for the weekend quickly while I put this ultimate team together. So here we go. Guys, this is our ultimate team box All Blacks combined. Okay? And I can tell you it's bloody close. You guys make a little bit of notes on how many All Blacks and how many things. So the best 23 possible out of the All Blacks. 34, 26 Blacks, box 18, 12. Okay. All right, let's start. Here we go. So at our loose head prop, we are going to be starting with Oxen Che. Oxen Che will be our starter. At the number 2 position, we'll be starting with Malcolm Marx. There you go. Malcolm Marx will be starting. And at our number 3 position, Tyra Lomax. So we got Oxen Che, Malcolm Marx, and Tyra Lomax. That's our starting 3 in this combined team. There you go. Then our 2 locks. Well, let me tell you. Our 2 locks. We are going to be starting with Ibn Etzebeth at 4, and this is a tough one, but it is. At number 5, we're going with Tupavai. So we've got Ibn and Tupavai are our 2 locks. I think that's a formidable team, man. I think that's a formidable team. Then, here we go. At number 6, we are going to start with Ardie Savea. At number 7, we're going to go with Pieter-Steph du Toit. And at number 8, no surprise, we're going with Jasper Visser. So good stuff. I think it's a strong team. Then our scrum half, we are starting with Cam Roygaard. And our fly half, we are starting with Ruben Love. So I'm telling you, we've got 10 players in the books. And out of the 10, we've chosen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 New Zealanders, 5 South Africans. So it's a nice split already. Stack team. Can you imagine? Unbeatable. I'll coach them. Call us the dream team. Then at 11, starting at number 11, we have the left wing as Kurtley Arneson, and our right wing. Get there all the way. I gotta go find him quickly. Right wing. There you go. Where the hell have I got the right wing? And our right wing is Cheslin Colby. So those are our 2 wings starting. Kurtley and Cheslin starting on the wing. So we got 2 South African wingers. And we're going with 2 New Zealand centres. We're going with Jordie Barrett, and we're going with Quinn Tapea. I mean, good. We got we got a little bit of best team ever. I'm telling you. There you go. Then those are our 2 centres. Then our fullback. We are starting with Damian Willemse, who's starting. So I'm going to run that down really quickly. We've built our starting team is Oxen Che, Malcolm Marx, Tyra Lomax, Ibn Etzebeth, Tupavai, Ardie Savea, Pieter-Steph du Toit, Jasper Visser, Cam Roygaard, Ruben Love, Kurtley Arneson, Jordie Barrett, Quinn Tapea, Cheslin Colby, and Damian Willemse. There you go. So we have 8 South Africans and we have 7 New Zealanders in our squad. 8-7. So that's I think that's a fair reflection. Our bench, boys, our bench. Let's talk about the bench now. So at our number 16 spot, we are going to have on the 16, Cody Taylor will be our reserve hooker. Our reserve loose head prop is going to be Ethan de Groot. And our tight head prop going to be Wilco Lowe. Then we have 1 lock. We could only choose 1 lock as a reserve. Our reserve lock is none other than Ruan Nortje. Our reserve loose forward or flanker is, where is the man? Luke Jacobson. Our reserve scrum half is Grant Williams. We've gone with a curveball and we've added Damian McKenzie as our reserve fly half and as our reserve fullback or winger, center, whatever you want to call him. because we've got a lot of stuff there. We're going with Will Jordan. So let me have a look there quickly. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got five New Zealanders, and we got 1, 2, 3, and we got 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. We got 3. So we got 11 Springboks and we've got 12 New Zealanders in the squad. I'm in deep shit already. All the South Africans are going to boycott this channel from now on. But that's just what we got out there at the moment. Hey, Mark Harris. So we've built this unbelievable New Zealand Springbok combined team. I think it's unbeatable. I think it can only be beaten if we choose a second Springbok New Zealand team. There you go. So hey guys, don't forget, you got to put your tips in on Saturday as well. We're going to be early on Saturday. But I think it's a fantastic combined team. Let me run through it one more time, the combined team of what we've chosen, and then we'll talk about. And obviously, I think it's an easy question. We need a coach for this team, boys. We need a coach to coach this team, and I think it's only one. You got to go the double world champion. You got to go with Rassie. I mean, look, we could have taken Dave Rennie, but I think Rassie coaches the team. So we got out of the 24 we chose, 12 South Africans, 12 All Blacks. Fuck, kid, we sound like the UN. Obviously, my heritage has come through. Switzerland, totally neutral. 12 South Africans, 12 New Zealanders. Look, it could have gone. We could have made some other changes in there, of course. But look, I think Geordie Barrett, Damien Delinda were close. You should post it on the socials. Maybe I'll make a quick team and put it on the socials. There you go. I think it's a fantastic team. Only places where I could have made some changes, I think Geordie Barrett, Damien Delinda, I think Damien could have got in there. Ruben Love, Sasha, tight one. Jesse Creel, maybe. I think Eben out and Jasper Visser in, or Ron Nortje could have been a possibility. But I'm really happy with that team. I mean, look, we could build a second team, you know. We could still have people, you know, we still got a lot of good people out there that didn't. Peter Lakai didn't make the team. Jesse Creel, Damien Delinda didn't make the team. Sasha didn't make the team. Marnie Lebok didn't make the team. Kobus Reinach didn't make our combined team. So yeah, I think it's a good team, guys, and I'm glad. I enjoyed doing this with you guys. I think it's just a lot of fun. I thought it, you know, for a Thursday night, nothing was going on. Tomorrow morning, no, not on tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon at 2:45, starting with the Curry Cup. I've got things to do tomorrow. Put a disclaimer from the match day 23. Yes. From the match day 23. I'll put it out there. So we only chose players that were on the match day 23. There you go. People will be upset. Wolfgamer, you're going to be sending us pictures. That's going to be great. So you could only choose from those players. Look, Jan-Henrik Westels, Gerrit Steenkamp, Zachary Porth and Kobus Visser, Andre Esterhuizen, Marco van Staden and Kobus Ryan. Not one of the replacements that's on that sheet made it from the Springboks, and not one New Zealander from the so our 23 is made up only of starters. Tomorrow evening, yes, Arsenal against Coventry. So we built a team only with the starters, guys. Quite amazing, cool stuff. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought it was quite a good thing. We'll see what people think about it. Listen, yeah, it's just a little bit of fun. Don't take it too seriously. There you go. Keegan received these pina colada smellies. There you go. There you go. Hey, guys, do the tips tomorrow and you can win some of that stuff. We do send it everywhere as we promised. Some people get it, some don't, because not the poster in every country is not the same. So, Rassie is the coach of an amazing team that we've chosen. Guys, that's me. I'm going to sign off. It's 10:30 in the evening. I need a little bit of sleep because the next 3 days are going to be horrific on this channel. I mean, it's rugby. A little bit of football, Premier League games coming up. Going to do 3 Premier League games this weekend, 1 on Monday evening. So got a lot to do, guys. Guys, thank you for joining. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed myself. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope nobody is too upset with my picks, and we'll see each other soon, guys. Have a great one. Ciao, ciao.